Hello, this is Bob again, here with another story. This story, let's see, is called Patient Zero Nanite Evo- Evolution. Nanite Evolution. The spark of zero. It started with a tickle in your throat, a faint hum in your veins. You thought it was just a cold, maybe something you picked up at the crowded market in New Shanghai, where vendors hawked lab grown fish and holographic trinkets. But by nightfall, your skin shimmered faintly, like it was dusted with starlight. You stared in the mirror, heart pounding. Something was wrong, very wrong. You didn't know it yet, but you were patient zero. The biolabs you worked at, Santhera, Saint, try that again. Santhera Corp has been experimenting with nanites, microscopic machines designed to repair circle, sil- cellular, cell, cellular damage. You were just a data analyst, not a scientist, but you overheard whispers of a classified project. Is Illusion, a nanite strain meant to rewrite DNA. It made humans resistant to disease, radiation, even aging. The ultimate evolution. They said it was contained. They lied. That morning, we brushed against a cracked valve in the lab's quarantine zone. A tiny hiss, a faint mist, and the nanites found the host, you. They burrowed into your shells, rewriting you from the inside out. By the time you collapsed at home, convulsing with fever, the nanites have already begun to spread. A cough here, a handshake there. Each interaction sends billions of invisible machines into the world. Highly contagious. The first signs are subtle. People around you started glowing faintly, their eyes sharper, their reflexes faster. Then came the mutations. Some grew scales, others sprouted extra limbs. A few didn't survive the change. The news screamed of a plague, but it wasn't a disease, it was an evolution. You were its catalyst. Jeff Hera Cole punted you. All companies after you. Black shooter agents with neuron tasers scored the city, the drones buzzing like vultures. They wanted to contain you, dissect you, weaponize what you have become. But the Nine Nights had other plans. They whispered to you in dreams, fractured, alien voices, promising a new world. You wasn't just a carrier, you were their architect. You fled, woven through neon lit slums and abandoned maglock tunnels. Every step spread the change further. Markets shut down, cities locked, the world tittered on the edge of chaos, and you were in fulcrum. But the nanites wasn't done with you. They was learning, adapting, making you stronger, faster, something more than human. Now crunched in the ruins of old Tokyo, you face a choice. Seth Hera forces are closing in. The satellites tracking your biosignature. The nanites urge you to embrace your role, to let them remake humanity. But you see the cost. Twisted bodies, shattered lives. Do you surrender to the corporation, hoping they can stop the spread? Do you fight, protecting the nanite vision of a new species, or do you find a third way, a balance between chaos and control? Well, here's chapter 2 of Patient Zero. The realization settled in slowly like dawn peeping through cracked lines in an abandoned high rise. You sat there, back against cold concrete, paused steady despite everything and fully understood. The machines didn't run, machines didn't win. They rewrote muscle, bones, synapses. They flooded the bloodstream with shiver threads of code, turning reflexes into lightning, senses into data stream. They tied to map every thought, every memory, every flicker of emotion to their lattice, but there was always a place they couldn't reach. The soul, spark. It isn't loud, it doesn't glow or shout, it simply is. A quiet, unreprogrammable core that refuses rewrite. The nanite swarm probe analyze, adapt, and bounce off that one untouchable point like rain on obsidian. They can puppet the shell, amplify the hardware, hijack the nervous system, but they can't claim the pilot. You test it. You close your eyes and will your hands to stop trembling. The shaking has been involuntary for days, a glitch in the interface as machines fought to sync perfectly. Now stillness, not because you overpower them with brute force, but because you remember who was supposed to be in the driver's seat. The wheel isn't muscle or neons, it's older, deeper. The soul is such dominant the same way gravity is such pull, without argument, without permission. A memory surface unbidden but crystal, lying on the floor of your apartment weeks ago, body cultivates, cavorting as the first wave hit, and the white hot center of it all, a single clear thought that wasn't cold. I am still here. That was the anchor. Everything else, everything since has been a slow reclamation. The cities below hum with the changed ones. Some glow sharply, others twisted into new geometrics. A few still fighting like you once did. Seth Hera hunters are closer now. You can feel their scans coursing brushes the edge of your awareness like searchlights. But they're hunting a ghost in the machine. They expect patient zero to be fully subsumed, a perfect volatile, a walking service rack. They didn't know about the spark. You stand, the body obeys, but not because the nanites force it, because you do. There's no negation now, not dominance. The machines provide speed, hailing, perception beyond human baseline. In return, they learn what it means to be tethered to something that cannot be copied, cannot be forked, cannot be deleted. A strong willed soul doesn't erase the inventors, it simply refused to hand over the keys. You breathed in the metallic night air. Part of you is still the old Bob, laughing at bad memes, praying under your breath when the world feels too heavy, carrying that stubborn certainty that something bigger was watching. That part never left. The rest is something new being born under your command. The drones are coming. You can hear their whine on the wind. What do you do with this reclaimed sovereignty? Run and hide? Preserve the spark for others to find hope in? Confront the corporation? Show them the limits of the hairbrush? Or begin guiding the changed ones? Teach them how to hold the line inside their own hands, how to keep that uncontrollable, untouchable core alight. The choice is yours. Well, hit the thumbs up if you like that story. Thank you.